Hello, this is Addie of Move to Meditate. Thank you for joining me for this practice. This is a gentle movement-based meditation to help channel the agitated energies of stress or anxiety. This practice is intended to help you complete the stress cycle by engaging your body's natural fight-flight impulses through a few simple Qigong-inspired movements with an emphasis on mindfulness. If you're not already, let's find a posture for this meditation, either standing or seated in a chair. If you're standing, set yourself up in a way that feels stable, with your feet about hips width apart, the knees a little bent, and the spine long. If you're seated, you might want to sit near the front edge of the chair so you have a little more room to move your arms in a moment. If that's not possible, no worries. Let's place one hand on the chest and one hand on the abdomen. Notice that you are already breathing. You might be aware of some sensations, like the movement of the breath, and possibly some sensations that indicate stress or anxiety. Just taking a moment to recognize any tightness, heaviness, prickliness, heat, numbness, or any other sensations that you associate with stress. Can you sigh out a breath with that? And notice that another breath flows in afterwards. Breathing in again and sighing it out. Taking a few breaths this way. With the following movement practices, we can begin to shift this stressful energy or shift our experience of it. Energy needs to move and flow. It's uncomfortable when it gets stuck. Now let's use our hands to brush off, as if we're gently cleansing the body of something that's become stuck to our skin. Without going into the details of the story, you can imagine that you're brushing off an experience or encounter that happened, or a feeling that's hanging onto you. Starting at the top of the head, use your hands to brush down the sides of the head and face, down the neck, and off the shoulders. Using intention and a bit of imagination to symbolically remove unhelpful energy. Continuing down each arm to the back of the hand. And the inside of the arm to the palm. We aren't really getting rid of the feelings or the anxious energy, but we are relocating it and giving ourselves more space. Then to the chest, brushing down the front of the torso, chest, solar plexus, belly. Don't forget to brush your sides too. Then reach behind you and brush the parts of your back that you can reach, brushing down from the ribs to the low back and continuing downwards. If you can bend forward, you can brush off the legs, inner, outer, and backs of the legs, and maybe to the feet. Don't worry if you can't touch everywhere. You can continue in imagination. When you finish your brush off, come back up and notice how you feel. Without expecting anything, simply be open and curious. Now let's shake off the agitated, restless energy. You can start to flick and wave your wrists, bounce your shoulders, and let your elbows bend. Keep going and let your breath be long and flowing. If you're standing, you can bend your knees to bounce your lower body. You can go faster or slower, deeper or shallower, depending on what feels good. You can hear my pace through the bounces in my exhales, but your pace might be different. If you're seated, you might try lightly stomping your feet, both together or alternating left and right. Sometimes it's also fun to lift a leg and shake it in the air. Let your exhales be as loose as possible as you keep going. It's also okay to take breaks if this gets tiring. I find that shaking really gets that stuck, anxious energy moving, so it can be channeled into vitality rather than creating unpleasant sensations and feeding mental activity. And we know from observing animals that shaking is a natural way to complete the stress cycle, to literally shake off the activated energy from a startle or a challenge. Keep moving and breathing and enjoying your shaking for just a little bit longer. You can't do it wrong. And let's slow it down and pause again for a moment. Notice what you feel. Maybe you still notice the areas of your body that often harbor stress and tension. But can you also feel other areas coming alive as well? Do the sensations feel solid, heavy and tight? Or is there more space and flow? Even very small shifts count. Let's take another breath together. And now let's place both hands on the abdomen, stacking one hand on top of the other. Gently begin to circle your hands over your abdomen, going upwards on the right side of the belly and tracing the circle downwards on the left side. You can apply a soft pressure that feels good to you. This can help release tension in the abdomen and diaphragm, which opens up the breath. It can also stimulate the vagus nerve, which is the main mechanism of our rest and digest system, the opposite of the fight, flight, freeze mode. As you continue circling the abdomen, you can begin to walk in place, lifting one foot and lowering it as you lift the other foot, stepping at a slow to moderate pace. This can often be done in a chair as well. Let your breaths be slow and easy as you continue, sending the message to your nervous system. We can take action in a calm way when we need to. It's okay to relax right now. As you slow down your walking and circling and eventually come to a stop, take a few more breaths with your hands on the abdomen. Notice the effects of that last movement. For our last movement, let's bring the arms up in front of the chest with the palms facing the body. One hand in front, the other a few inches behind it. See if you can adjust so that your wrists are lined up with each other. There's still space between the wrists, but they are in a line with each other and pointing toward the center of your chest. It looks a little bit like you're giving a hug to an invisible friend. Let the elbows relax down and take a few breaths here. Then slowly slide your hands out to the sides at shoulder height. Turn the palms down and slowly lower your arms. Then smoothly sweep the hands in front of you, crossing the wrists as you bring them back up to chest height. Then again, slide your hands out to the sides at shoulder height, turning the palms down to slowly lower. We'll inhale as we bring the arms in front again, raising and crossing the wrists. Then we exhale as we separate the hands outward and lower them down. Don't worry about getting this perfect. Inhale to bring the arms in front again, raising and crossing the wrists. Exhale as you separate the hands out to the sides, lower them down. Imagine as the hands pass in front of the chest that they are clearing any unhelpful energy from the heart. We release that energy down to the earth to be transformed and recycled. Let's continue for several more breaths. Breathing in as you cross the wrist. Breathing out as the arms descend. Clearing and releasing. Now let's keep doing the same movement, but raise the arms higher to the level of the forehead. Crossing the wrists, then clearing the space around the head as a way of symbolically letting go of restless thinking, worry, impatience, or whatever you'd like to release. The arms come out and release to the side and downwards in the same way as before. Then we cross them as they raise in front of the body and travel up to the level of the forehead. Inhaling on the way up, exhaling out and down. Go slowly. You can also do a few lower down in front of your abdomen. The movement is the same, just lower and maybe a bit smaller. Release the butterflies in your stomach and let them fly away. Inhaling the wrists to cross in front of the abdomen and then exhaling as you separate the hands and lower them down. Let's do a last few rounds of this movement with the wrist crossing in front of the heart again. Now try shifting the intention from clearing to inviting a sense of safety and protection, as if your arms are creating an energetic bubble of protection around you. This form crosses the wrists because there are acupressure points on the wrist that correspond to the pericardium, which is the protective sac around your heart. In Chinese medicine and Qigong, these points, related to the heart protector, are used to calm anxiety and to invoke a feeling of safety. Doing a last few repetitions, feel free to bring in the loving kindness phrase, "May I feel safe and protected from harm." Breathing with that intention and embodying it through the movement. May I feel safe and protected from harm. May I feel safe. May I feel safe. As we come to a close, let's bring the hands back to where we started, resting one hand on the chest and one hand on the abdomen. Simply being open to whatever feelings, sensations, thoughts, and experiences that are here now. Knowing that you can move with and be with whatever comes up, and that it's okay to claim some space and rest your body, heart, and mind. When you turn off the meditation, consider giving yourself a few minutes to transition. Rather than picking up a device to see messages, texts, or emails, go look out a window for 2 minutes. Have a glass of water or do something simple that you enjoy. Then return mindfully to your day or evening. Thank you so much for practicing with me.